Function notation and evaluating functions. Writing in function notation. To write in function notation, you simply replace the y with f of x. This is read f of x. So don't let me catch you saying fx or I don't know, f parentheses x. No. When you see this, you say f of x. Okay? All right, let's begin with example 1. Example 1, write y equals 2x plus 1 in function notation. Now, this is very simple. Again, as stated on the previous all you're doing is replacing this y with f of x. So to write this in function notation, we'll simply write f of x equals 2x plus 1. And there you've written it in function notation. Now let's move on to evaluating functions. To evaluate a function, you simply substitute the given x value into the function and solve for the f of x value. So you substitute your input into the function in order to get out your output. Example 2, evaluate f of x equals 2 to the negative x plus 3 for x equals 2. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to substitute this 2 wherever we see x. Okay? So this is going to become f of 2 equals 2 to the negative 2 plus 3. Okay? Now we just need to simplify this. This is going to become 2 to the, now this is integer rules. We have negative 2 plus 3. So what will that become? 1. Okay, we're almost finished. So what is 2 to the first power? It's simply 2. So f of 2 equals 2. So you have now evaluated that function for x equals 2. Example 3, evaluate h of a equals 4a plus 4 for h of 10. Now, I know we're used to seeing f of x, but you can use different letters. And in this example, we're giving h of a. Well, the a is still your input, and the h of a is still your output, so nothing has changed. So what we're going to do, instead of h of a, we're now going to see h of 10. And where we see a, we're going to put in 10. So let's go ahead and do that substitution. H of 10, oh, that's ugly, I'm sorry, y'all, equals 4. In place of this a, we're going to put 10. Don't forget to put that in parentheses, plus 4. So all we've done is everywhere we've seen a, we put in the number 10 instead. So let's go ahead and simplify. What's 4 times 10? 40 plus 4. And then finally, 40 plus 4 gives us 44. So h of 10 equals 44. And finally, our last example, example 4. So we're going to evaluate the function f of x equals 2x plus 1 for the following inputs, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So let's begin with our first input. Well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and write out all of my f of inputs. So we know we're going to have f of negative 1, f of 0, f of 1, and f of 2. Okay? So we can go ahead and substitute our negative 1 into our function. So we have 2 times our negative 1 plus 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. So f of negative 1 equals -1. All right, let's continue. F of 0. So we have 2 times 0 plus 1. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. So F of 0 equals 1. F of 1. 2 times 1 plus 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So F of 1 equals 3. And finally, F of 2. 2 times 2 plus 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So F of 2 equals 5.